people are counting on me, but this is a problem that I'm cool trying to figure out for the rest of my life, because that's what it's all about. Whether it's my for-profit companies or it's my nonprofit companies, all of those things are solving a problem that I'm really interested in fixing for the rest of my life. I could dedicate every single day of my life to this warehouse in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I would be so stoked if that was all I did with my time. I could dedicate every minute of my life to skating around the world, empowering skateboarders to give back. I could do that forever, and I would be so happy. And it's not a hobby for us. Entrepreneurship isn't a hobby. Entrepreneurship isn't this cute, like, I want to start a business because it looks good on Instagram. I think you guys in your head have this idea of where you're going to be. Like, you think there's going to be this moment where you're going to hand a resume to your dream job and they're going to look at you on a sheet of paper and be like, yep, you're hired. But what you have to understand is, as quick as industries change for you, they change for the people that are doing the hiring and the firing and the creation of stuff. And so I always think the most important thing that an entrepreneur can do is you have to be willing to pivot. Like, you have to be willing to see an opportunity, and in a moment, you have to be willing to say, this is where it's headed, or that's where it's headed. And you can't be scared of that change. Like, you just can't. But my hope is that for some of you guys, you start looking at life from maybe a little bit different perspective and start thinking, not what are you gonna be when you grow up, because the world's changing, and it's changing super fast. And the job market when you started college is gonna be very different from the job market when you graduated college. And so what I think is way more important is figure out what problems you wanna solve. Figure out what industries are super appealing to you. You gotta follow your curiosity a little bit, and you gotta figure out, like, what gets you super excited. And so I wouldn't worry about making money. I wouldn't worry about blowing up a brand or creating some epic company. What I would worry about is, what problem do I want to solve, and am I down with spending the rest of my life figuring out how to solve this problem? And if you are, and you start that process, to me, that's what being an entrepreneur is all about.